and I've broken it. One rule and I've broken it. Never mind, the Fiora is locked in, so there's side lane pressure. There is a hell of a lot of AD here for BLG. If they can get out of turret
the entire time. Now we do see Forge getting the shove early, but now the gank coming in.
Here we go. They do get a stun off onto Forge. Repels up. Meteor is though going to be chased down by Chieftain. They're trying to get him. Flash away though. The ignite. Tick tick boom. First blood to BLG, and Fofo makes his name.
Looks like they're going to go another team fight here with Maestro coming in.
They're going to try and go for it. Leona jumps in, but the Braum is there as well. Jinmo is going to be able to jump straight on top. Vici might be in a little bit of trouble here. There is a Bramble Vest here onto the Ornn. They are going to try and jump on top of him straight away, but the riposte to finish him off. But here is Meteor again. He knows there's no flash here for Cube. They're just going to drop down the grand challenge, and again, hits that last. Gain those extra stats much, much easier.
It's all about that Drake stack.
Got the wave pushed up, and Cube, you've got flash, but where are you going to go, buddy? There's just nowhere for you to be. They've got the explosive cast, but it was beautifully buffered.
What's happening is that they're not giving Cube any time to use his ultimate whatsoever. They're only revealing the dive when all three of them are underneath tower. They're not giving him any wave clear opportunities.
And what I love about this as well is that they just took ults on their defense. It's definitely going to help them out, but Leona has found herself hiding AFK, or MIA, I should say. It's just such a scary prospect right now. Already gotten his runic
further. Try to see if we can get an engage.
There we go. Stun does land. They pop down the grand challenge, and that's the tankiest member of the team from Vici deleted.
That's pretty unfortunate, and one of the reasons Elise is so highly prioritized because of that AP damage.
Yeah,
Fofo can get out.
Oh, flash not going to hit though. They're going to be able to keep him there just underneath the tower. Chieftain makes sure of it with the explosive. The golden boy of this roster, and you can see 100% kill participation. Gets the second Rift Herald, puts it up into that top lane. And it's just more pace, more power, more pressure being put down here by BLG. They got 3-man strong. There's nobody here from the side of Vici. They're just going to lose an inhibitor pre-20 minutes.
This is so damn smart from BLG. Like I was talking about, Vici have to hedge their bets, most likely at Drake, but BLG just outplayed them by overloading. He blocks the Ornn again.
Yeah, they block the Ornn. He has to flash away. That is Q being pushed back down below a quarter of his HP. They break open another inhibitor turret. Chieftain trying to find his way around, but it's just perfect vision along the whole route for the side of BLG, and they are undeterred, unafraid of Vici Gaming, and they take themselves another inhibitor turret. This is looking textbook.
Yeah, I really didn't like what Cube tried to.
In fairness, Jin Zhao was in base effectively, but we see an engage in the mid lane. iBoy flashes away, but don't think he's going to be going anywhere fast as him and his duo partner Maestro fall to the behemoth that is BLG, and that is going to almost certainly spell Baron, but Forge and Chieftain are here. Do they look for an engage? They've been spotted out straight away, and there's just too much damage, too much gold, too much of a...
If Fofo, the LMS MVP, was going to work in the LPL, I think this should settle the question.
Definitely a very, very good start for this BLG
relationship.
Eventually now that tier 1 mid lane turret will fall. It's been
stacking the entire game. If you're allowed to basically sit in front of someone in the mid lane tower and just trying to get a 5v5 going, a lot of the times
try and maybe split this 1-4. Kingen on the top side, definitely going for something here. Jin Zhao is going to come straight onto Jinmo. They're just not able to land anything. Is he even going to be able to get taken down? I don't know. As we're waiting, just a very scrappy fight. See, Kingen's just kind of slowly posturing away. They're going to have to use the bullet time. The only second time they're going to use it this game, just to try and keep everybody away from them. Cube just about gets out. No, JK, he gets taken down. And what looks like it's going to be the final fight for Vici. Still trying to push it back. They've got Kingen coming in though, and Kingen is massive with that Triforce, but Forge finds a response, so it's a 2 for 3 overall so far, but iBoy has nowhere to run. Meteor jumps straight onto Forge. Forge goes into the gray screen, and that is going to be all she wrote for this game, as BLG going to be able to push it in through mid.
Worthwhile attempt coming in from Vici. It looked like they had the great flank, but you got to hand it to Jin Zhao. He played that one damn near perfectly. Knew he had the shield up, didn't use any of his summoners when Gragas threw his cask up, just took it to the face, and then dodged out on Cube's initiation. This looks like it's going to be game end.
I actually don't think they're going to go for the Baron. This is it. This is the play they have to make. This last chance saloon. They're trying to do it, but if you look at the mini-map, you can see a Kingen just pushing in. He can end the game. They're going to be able to try and go for the Baron right here, right now.
Oh,
it's been
no.
stolen by BLG, and they will take the fight as well. Everything falling apart. Kingen gonna end the game himself as the rest of Vici fall at the Baron Pit. They had to make a play, and unfortunately for them, it just didn't pan out. Game 1, BLG.
As perfect as you could possibly make it, but wait a minute, Kingen is playing with his food a little bit.
He's playing his food. He's having a bit of fun right now. He's going to TP and everything, but overall, BLG.
However, judging by the Orianna, we saw this pick with Rookie, with Orianna against the Mordekaiser mid lane as well. So BLG's read is basically that this should be
on top side. Chiefs are going to be able to take this Dragon. And again, we're seeing Vici getting themselves an advantage in this early game through objectives, but on the contrary to game 1, they're not losing anyone in return.
Yep. Every lane knows how
fast
to play.
League of Legends you want to see. As I say that, Vici gonna catch them off, and Forge deleted. So we just started targeting Meteor. Now they're gonna try and put the ball into position. The Dragon goes down to about 600, 700 HP. He will get taken down by Chieftain, and now they're almost certainly gonna try and leave Chieftain to die. He just falls straight away, but here comes Kingen. They're trying to get the be stopped before it hits the tower.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. And once more for Forge.
Oh, Forge needs to be so careful in those situations, just not respecting. A bit greedy, needs to be very careful though. Jinmo going to jump in. They do get the feathers flying. They try to raise them back, and that's a lot of damage as Iboy is able to free hit. So is Jin Zhao. You can see Chieftain trying to jump in on the backside with Fofo. TP's come in, and everyone backs away. They will be at the Iboy's flash though. Death Realm goes down there onto Kingen as he just tries to keep him away. I don't think Cube really wants this because he's going to come out immediately see that he's in the middle of 5 people. Gets a good grab though. They jump in. The flashes are down. It is going to be Rakan, the first one to go. And there goes the Hextech Ultimatum. It is a fully scrappy fight as Forge was.
That's going to give him a big burst of damage here, and it's going to be difficult for
something's amiss. Jinmo gonna get jumped on top of. They will get the stun, the quickness, the kill. That is a good little pick there for Vici. Good slide. They're backing away completely. Give up that Infernal Drake because they just don't have the raw stats to deal with the side of BLG, and they will. Don't know if I fully expected this kind of a display from him. I expected him to be a little bit better, but I suppose it is still early days in the season. So
we're seeing. Sure, their laning phase looks very, very good against most of the players. They
jumping straight in, flash over, and Jin Zhao is dead. Now Jinmo. So you know what is going on right now, and as I said, Meteor could just get caught up in the back end of this, and I don't think they're gonna.
What? No! Look at that trade Kingen did onto Cube. It was the precision strike second one with the true damage going.
They're gonna lose everything.
So this Baron is basically a bait and trying to get a catch, but if you look at Fofo right now, he still has that blue trinket up. They're in no rush to really head for Baron, so to walk around the entire way. This is going to give him so much more travel time on the map. He's actually going for it. The hope for is just Forge getting some great poke down just like that.
Here we go. Maybe looking for something there. Quick know that the Baron is going down to over 50% HP. Meteor needs to get himself in here. This is prime territory for the Kiana, but misses it, and Meteor goes down to the GA, but the Elise has fallen as well. The Shockwave hits nothing as they wait to try and catch on the Iboy. He's dead. Kingen is just wrecking on that back line. It ends up taking the Baron, but they lose everything else. BLG take the fight and ace Vici.
Great play. I love the timing on that one, but unfortunately for them, they didn't have the escape plan.
And Jin Zhao was just untouched in that fight as well as Fofo. Like the two of them just able to put down so much damage. They'll take themselves an inhibitor as well as an inhibitor turret, and like you said, that Infernal Dragon Soul. 4 stacks of Infernal as well. Yes, you got the Baron. BLG not taking any fights they don't need to. As you said, at this stage, as they're just getting every single part of their base picked apart.
Straight in and then just finish it off. But Forge, let's see if he can catch him.
He can. He stops some. Flash in. No flash available. No GA, and he is out of there. Forge catching out King in the bot. Boy, and Maestro have other ideas. They're going to try and delay this. I think they think better of it because they have no vision. They back themselves away. It is going to be a trade of objectives. That is the best possible scenario for Vici that they could have ever hoped for.
Honestly, Vici are going to come out with this with no...
You got to go home, boy. That was just not going to pretty much this play right now. They've got a minute left on their buffs. They got the quickness coming in. He will get the knock back. Not able to catch anything else, but there's a huge amount of damage there from the Affiliate's ultimate. Now do BLG look for the re-engage? They do, but they miss it. Kingen goes in with the Hextech Ultimatum. Orianna is dead! Who is the Camille? This is Vici. They can 100% win this. They finally found the fight.
So much damage going over the other way, but Vici, what are they doing right now? I think
They're just backing away. They're just backing away so they don't get caught out, and they've got the TP available, so they're going to try and TP in with Cube and end this game. It's all on Meteor. It's all on Jin Zhao. Is Aphelios broken? Can he 3v5?
I don't feel like BLG can stand this. They're down 2 people, and both of those are big carry champions.
Here we go. They're going to jump in. Death Realm is still available. They're jumping on the Jin Zhao. He flashes away. He's not able to go down just yet, but they delete Meteor, and there's just nothing else the side of BLG can do. They're going to try and keep themselves alive, but the Kiana is
still
down.
going.
Jin Zhao is still going, though. He's eventually taken down. The Thresh can do nothing more, and Vici take us to 1-1.
BLG had that game under their lockdown for so damn long, but I'm telling you, the Kingen disrespect comes back to bite him. It always happens. It always goes to 3 games.
History repeats itself with the bit of disrespect, and he's the reason they can't end the game. He's the reason they can't take Baron. I don't want to get too harsh on him because it was just unfortunately one misstep, but at the same time, you can't do that at this level.
You gotta feel bad if you're a fan. They had full map control until that one single play.
Look at it! It's like
different. We are still gonna get the Ornn back, and what I can say about this is pretty smart because the jungler is already going to be coming.
Shinmo just sitting around in this mid lane. We are going to see them jumping straight on top of him. He flashes away after getting exhausted. Will he be able to stay away? No, he won't, but they will not trade off onto Shinmo. He gets himself just out in time. That is going to be first blood over to BLG. Cannon Barrage goes down. Cube has got the Call of the Forge God. Is going to be able to use it. Gets the knock up. There's the heal. Ooh. Not quite able to get the damage. Not enough there in the clap. But speaking of clap, here comes Meteor. There's no real vision here for Cube. Meteor and Fofo coming in. TP going to be used as well. Meteor and Kingen just going to try and coast him around as they get the stun off. Forge going to be getting his own stun off as well with the Flawless Duet. And Forge, oh no, buddy. That's a tilt port. That is very, very unfortunate. And Forge, again, kind of giving away these little lane. Took the Rift Herald and then went again as we see Fofo stunned up. Gets the Xenoblade down. Oh, that's a bad use of the ult there. Vanguard's Age does not land. There's the Cannon Barrage as well. Maestro just about gets out with the help of a heal from iBoy, but a couple of ultimates down. Not really the best situation there for the side of Vici. They don't really gain much.
The big one still left up is for Cube and his Call of the Forge God, so they're still looking to push this one a little bit by Vici.
Cube, what are you doing? As I say that though, LeBlanc gets caught out on the backside. It was all an elaborate bait. Now he goes in. There's the Call of the Forge God. Gonna land in. Gonna go in as well with the Void Seeker as well. Try and get as much damage as they can with that Misfortune ultimate. Forge is separated from his team, will not be able to get out. The flash in for the Misfortunate as well means that she's going to be able to take down everybody. Cube is also just trying to run away. Double kill for Fofo as well in that jungle.
I think the idea was definitely good, but let's see if Kingen can actually escape from this one.
Oh, it's going to be very difficult. They lair the CC very nicely, but as I say that, he tick booms down. Like the Yar pirates that we think about.
No contest.
Less places for you to go, as I say, Jin Zhao. Got to get hit by the Xenoblade. They jump straight in. There's the cleanse, but it's not enough. Shut down going over there.
The Kaisa coming in right after that with the Killer Instinct. So
that you can do, like you were saying, you can. Oh, the Xenoblade lands. They land the CC covering down on top of him, and they take him down. Fofo. Excited to play him.
Azale said it best. He put too many tons and it was set up for failure.
Oh, dear. Dear Lord. Cube now going in on top of King and forces out the Cannon Barrage.
Doesn't flash away from it.
He's actually going to try and keep going on top of this, though. Will get the knock up. They're trying to keep him going. This very even fight here. Don't know if you really want to go for it, but Chieftain's going to try and wrap around and try and see if he can get this. But Kingen now knows he's not safe underneath this turret.
He's going to try to clear the wave and run away with the extra movement speed.
And iBoy, he's nearly there. He's almost caught him, but there's the flash. But now Kingen, there's just too many people from Vici. Goodbye, good sir. This is the day you did.
A lead here. Grouping up on this next Drake fight. It's going to be a Ocean Drake, but this is
going to be a free Dragon right now. Cube's actually being collapsed upon. He should be taken out almost immediately as he's just got no magic resistance whatsoever. Does get the Call of the Forge God out there straight away. They're trying to burst down the Dragon as much as they can. They haven't got the stun though. And BLG rotating towards this top side while Vici focusing on that bot. Looks like a trade of turrets.
Ornn's already stacking up to be completely unkillable. 2 upgraded Masterwork items here, and
Jin Zhao, this Dragon is the next port of call. All 5, they jump in, they're trying to get the ultimates down. They're not quite able to get it. They get him eventually, and that's going to be the call of 4God, but only to try and disengage. There's the solar flare. It's not going to be able to catch out much, but it's going to be able to slow down the rest of BLG Gaming. Double kill for Miss Fortune. She goes in as well. The Aurelia is dead. There's no more damage. It needs to be all on this Elite. She just hasn't got the health bar, and now Cube is all by himself. He flashes away, and BLG find the fight.
BLG finally get the pick that they're looking for. That was their only chance to win a team fight at this Drake pit, and they found it.
Nothing gained, but it looks like this mid lane turret will be the focus for BLG. They will take it down. That opens up the map a little bit.
They took a lot of damage there, and more importantly, they did lose a flash from Leona, so it's going to be a lot harder to engage or stop Drake for that to be the case, and Chieftain's in a good position to find the catch.
Does get a lot of damage down onto Meteor. That means they're going to have to force him a Forge. They're going to go in to get the GA going. There's the call of Forge God. Doesn't land onto anybody. It's going to be a golden on the top side as well. But Forge needs to back away. He needs to try and find himself getting out of this. But the bullet time is huge. And it's just wrecking across the side of Vici. And they are on full retreat. Fofo
had to be a mistake coming in from their part. And it forces Vici to engage a very unfavorable circumstances.
By Jin Zhao means that his ultimates are going to be shredding through these teams.
Not actually going for any of the GAs or defensive items that we were looking for.
There's 2 cannon minions stacked now on this bot side, and they're going to keep pushing in on top of this bot lane turret. Forge is still up on top side. I think he's just trying to keep himself there to try and maybe bait out a bit of a fight, maybe a bit of a wraparound, but at the same time, it's just not really going to work out for the side of Vici. They need to call him back, because otherwise they're going to lose another inhibitor, or they're going to lose their first inhibitor.
Yeah, they definitely are going to lose this tower. There's no way they can stop this one in time, and Forge indeed comes back after pushing all that way, but I don't think he actually did anything there.
Didn't get enough damage down, and this mid lane turret now down very, very low. It's going to be Fofo distorting in, auto-attacking and distorting out, and that means that the base has been cracked open in mid and bot lane. Boy taking so much damage. Fofo able to bring him down just a little bit more. He has no flash. He's just about outside of the range of the cannon barrage, but that is almost certainly going to mean 2 inhibitors get cracked open now as BLG take control.
Gotta say,
Gangplank also picking up that IE as well, so you got a lot of damage coming in here. Maestro just soaking in that damage, taking him and Chieftain down to about just over halfway. And there we go, the 60% slow you were talking about means Chieftain is just in no man's land. He's not able to get away, neither is Leona. They both fall after that little bit of poke. It just sets everything up for BLG. The GA for Forge is only going to delay the inevitable as he tries to jump in up on top of the Dragon Pit. But BLG, they've got a TP on Kingan. They can just go and end the game.
And you can't outscale a Gangplank, and that was such a cool play by Kingan because he was able, I believe he took down Chieftain just with something like a corruption power. It was kind of a DOT kick that I saw.
iBoy trying his best. He will eventually get away, dodging as much as he possibly can, but those chains are very, very long, and they will catch you out at all times. Cube, nowhere really he can go apart from his own fountain, excuse me, as BLG will eventually take the series 2-1.
Really good find coming in.
65, that was the number he did onto Vici, but overall, you're now